Hello. Welcome to the episode of the GSMC Wrestling Laureate Podcast. I'm your host, your favorite wrestling fan here, Eric Rodriguez on the mic, live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Pacific Time, 11 p.m. Eastern Time on the GSMC Sports Network. Make sure you like and subscribe it so you guys can get some notifications when we go live. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys all being safe out there. Hope you guys, got your full dose of NFL playoff football. It's been, we got a pretty good one. Nobody would have expected the Commanders to do what they did to the Detroit Lions. To be honest, I was super shocked. But overall, I'm happy for him. Happy for Jaden Daniels. He's from the Southern California area. 1,010%. Sucks for LA, the Rams. Especially with everything going on with the fires. It is what it is. But now we have Josh Allen against Mahomes, which I was hoping for. And then we have, for the third time this season, Jaden Daniels going up against Jalen Hurts. So it should be interesting. But, this is a wrestling podcast. But, we like to dabble in sports here and there. But let's focus on the main subject matter. First and foremost, we have a great show for you today. All lined up. We have our WWE Monday Night RAW talk. We're going to talk TNA Genesis. Then we're going to talk about some TNA or NXT wrestlers that are going to probably be in the WWE Royal Rumble. Just kind of throw a little flavor out there. I'm going to mention some stars. And then we're going to go ahead and jump on into, TNA, NXT, ever since they've announced their partnership. I'm going to go over a couple of points, a couple of key factors that, what does NXT have? What can they benefit from having a partnership with TNA and vice versa? In our fifth and final segment, we're going to talk about some of the greatest African-American wrestlers in WWE/WWF history. Obviously today, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day to each and every one of you guys. For those who had the day off, congratulations. My child, my beautiful baby girl, she didn't have to go to school today, and she was super excited. And but she got to go tomorrow, but which is a little sad. But education's always good, definitely. Well, guys, so we're gonna jump on into the subject matter. We're gonna start, but first and foremost, I just want to remind you guys to go ahead and hit up that tips and donations link. Also, hit up that super chat. Whether if you got a burning question or a hot take in terms of the world of professional wrestling, or just something you've been dying to get off your chest here at the GSMC Sports Network. This show is all about keeping the conversation lively, making sure you guys feel like your opinions and your hot takes are taken into consideration. The GSMC Sports Network wants you guys to feel absolutely 1,010% comfortable in sharing. Don't be shy. Drop your thoughts inside that chat. And if you really want to make sure your comment, question, or concern gets noticed on air, why not use that super chat, which guarantees anything you guys put inside that box, hit up that $sign. It's going to be featured on the show, talked about, debated about, maybe even be a nice little segment to talk to you guys about. Also, it's a great way to support our channel here at the GSMC Sports Network. We do want to keep the lights on all these amazing podcasts and bring you guys awesome content that you guys love so dang much. So make sure you guys, contribute to the cause. We are super grateful for each and every one of you guys who joins us here daily on the GSMC Sports Network. Your support makes all the difference. So let's keep the conversation going. Let's get this party started. Send in those super chats, those super stickers, because you guys are super awesome. And together we will make sure this podcast is bigger, better, and stronger than ever. Once again, it's super chat, not your thing. It's all good. Go ahead and hit up that tips and donations link at the GSMCpodcast.net. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Just remember to Superman punch that like and subscribe button to the show. Follow the show. Follow the network here, the GSMC Sports Network. We do love a lot of peace, love, and positivity, 1,010%. But of course, in terms of talking sports, it's inevitable. There's going to be some disagreements. There's going to be some criticisms, and it's all good. It's all gravy. It's already water under the bridge. Just want you guys to feel absolutely 1,010% comfortable in sharing anything you guys want to give. Get something off your chest. Give me a hot take in terms of professional wrestling. Give me your top 2 professional wrestlers at the moment. Give me who do you think is going to win at the Royal Rumble, etc., etc. All right, so we have our WWE Monday Night RAW talk. Already aware that it has aired on the East Coast on Netflix. I have not checked a single shred of social media. No TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram for any content or updates or anything. I love, going in blind. Definitely love this little talk/preview that I think that's might happen on Monday Night Raw. When I do these segments, usually I watch Monday Night Raw absolutely like right after. And sometimes I pat myself on the back. I'm like, oh, I knew that was gonna happen. But most of the time, it's like, damn, that was a hot take. So no such thing as bad takes here on the GSMC Wrestling Laureate Podcast. All right, we are at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. I think it's the home of the Dallas Mavericks, I believe. We have Drew McIntyre taking on Seth Rollins. This is a WrestleMania 40 rematch. Obviously, you saw Drew McIntyre defeat Seth for the World Heavyweight Championship, only for Damian Priest to cash in that Money in the Bank briefcase and become the champion, thus starting his reign. And starting the jealousy buildup for Finn Balor. So, hopefully we're going to get some, some more of that. Last week you saw the not the I Quit match, the street fight. It was decent. It was pretty good. It was, it's a nice little way to close this feud. Because, man, this has been going on for too long. The hindering feud between Damian Priest and Finn Balor ultimately cripples the storylines that you could potentially have for Finn Balor, also for Damian Priest. So, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. I think Corey Graves is going to be on the mic today. I read an article stating that I think Pat McAfee wasn't going to be able to make it because the college football final that's happening right now, Notre Dame, I think, is losing to Ohio State. We're going to find out the national champion pretty soon here. I might be able to give you guys a breaking news if you don't have access to the game or internet or anything like that. Like, I got to be honest, internet connection, it's crazy. It's crazy, especially out here in Southern California. All the fires in LA, crazy winds. I got my internet turned on earlier today, and it was just, and it's been off for, quite some time. And you talk to the cable guys, and they're like, you know what, it's happening all over the place. Don't really have an excuse for you, so we can wait. We can tell you is to be patient while they're, running diagnostics, while they're fixing the signal towers or something like that. I don't know. Technological mumbo jumbo, talking. I'm just like, kind of goes over. I'm just like, okay, yeah. So when can I use my computer? Like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, sending high regards to everybody working out there to make life a little bit more simpler during these unprecedented times. But, back to Monday Night Raw. So we got the New Day taking on a mystery tag team. Right off the bat, I automatically just want to go toward, maybe something with Penta teaming up with, I don't think Rey Mysterio. Maybe somebody different. Or maybe you see a debuting tag team on Monday Night Raw. That could definitely be, it. Potentially NXT. I don't think so. A SmackDown tag team potentially making their way. Who would be a good little match against the New Day? It would be kind of crazy to see Pretty Deadly or the Street Profits. Or the Profits. I think they're the Profits now. I'm not too sure. But, it would be crazy to kind of see that happening. But I see, this as an opportunity to kind of get Penta mixed with, some of the talent that they have on the Raw roster in Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston with this new beginning, New Day that is absolutely hated by everybody. So it should be interesting to see who challenges them. We got Pure Fusion Collective going up against Damage Control. After they got this, who's going to be the inaugural WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, which is Lyra Valkyria. Congratulations, she deserves it. We're going to find out who's going to challenge her, tonight as well. Maybe she has a match at Saturday night's main event. We're also building up momentum toward that PLE happening on Saturday. Peacock streaming. It's happening on NBC streaming simultaneously with Peacock. Damn, I couldn't get that out of my mouth. That's crazy. So it should be interesting. Like I was saying, I feel like since they already kind of established this whole Intercontinental Mid-Card title thing, I hope you start seeing the Pure Fusion Collective starting to be a little bit more relative in the storyline. I definitely think with all the talent that they have there, they can definitely do that. They're going up against Damage Control. And, I don't know if it's all the PFC. I do know Kairi Singh is still out right now, but right now you have, Io Sky and Dakota Kai. Maybe they find, they pick up someone to tag team with them. Not too sure. We got John Bradshaw, Layfield returning tonight to Monday Night Raw. Obviously, super excited to see, because recently you've seen him on TNA Genesis. Even Frankie Kazarian commented online stating that he'll, since JBL kind of screwed him out of his call your shot moment that he was going to come to Monday Night Raw and cause some problems. But maybe all kayfabe. But it'd be interesting to see Kazarian and some TNA, not just cross NXT borderlines, but Raw and SmackDown too. That would be absolutely that'd be huge. That'd be huge. Sami Zayn is set to cut a promo tonight. Can't wait to see what he has to say. The direction of his character, probably something still with Seth. Maybe a match at Saturday night's main event could possibly be the notion or the booking that they're ultimately leading up to. We're also building up. We got Jey Uso taking on Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship on Saturday night's main event. Braun Breaker will defend his WWE Intercontinental Championship against Sheamus. I don't see Gunther or Breaker dropping the titles. A week essentially before the Royal Rumble. But it could happen. It could definitely happen. And, but as of right now, I'm, not really seeing anything. But, I'm waiting to find out what's going on with the Wyatt Six going up against the Final Testament. Right now, it seems like the storyline's a little, you haven't really been seeing the same momentum for Bo Dallas's group, the Wyatt Six, with their creepy, eerie promos or anything like that. So we haven't been seeing that recently. I feel like they had a little bit of momentum, and then they lost to the Final Testament, and then I think they've been disappeared off of Raw for quite some time. I think you've seen. The Scarlet, and of course Sister Abigail, which is Nikki Cross. You've seen them more on television more than the actual two groups, which I would, I want to see a hardcore 5-on-5 match. That'd be pretty badass. War Games, baby, War Games. I'm just kidding. No, that would never happen. But a guy can dream, right? A wrestling fan can dream. All right, guys, that's it for my Monday Night Raw talk/preview. Now we're going to get into some TNA Genesis reaction. We're going to go through results. I'm going to give you guys some, some things, that I think they can create for future, for future bookings for some of these, results. So grab your favorite snack, grab your favorite ice cold beverage, and join me here in about 25 seconds. So, hey, do not go anywhere.